What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another live episode of Money Makes Monsters. We are here. Sorry. I've been playing around with a bunch of different things in the last day since I've seen, or 2 days since I've seen you. And that's kind of still where we're at, is we're kind of putting some animations together and making some puppets for avatars and just working on little things. So let me see. Sorry, I accidentally closed a window as soon as I jumped in. There we go. Hi, Kylie. Run the chat over here as well. Just to make sure everything's up and running. All right. So, yeah, we're back with another live episode. We'll be working with iPad primarily today, a little bit of Photoshop as well. So, unfortunately, you do have to have a paid version of something, but you can probably do it in GIMP. I just don't know. Or another program. I just don't work with that program because I have the luxury of having a subscription to Photoshop. But the nice thing about that is that since I'm a teacher, I get a discount, like a nice discount too. It's like more than 50%, I believe. I get the whole suite for $20 a month, which still isn't cheap. I mean, it might be $30 a month now. I don't remember. $29.99. It might just be half price. It's still expensive. And that's why I guess I keep continually making things, because I keep continually having to pay for subscriptions. So while everyone else watches Netflix, I buy tools so that I can work some more. Why? I don't know. Should just chill and watch some Netflix every once in a while. Probably help me get a girlfriend, right? That's the idea, Netflix and chill. Oh, no chill, no Netflix, just work. Just work. Both those things, Netflix and girlfriends, are both very emotional projects, which, I don't even know what's on Netflix. One of my students has been telling me about Jurassic World constantly. Right? It's been counting down the days. I'm like, all right, man, I get it. It's very exciting. But unless I find some random time to watch it, I probably won't be able to relate. Maybe I'll put some time in. Anyways, so yeah, cleaned the iPad off real quick so that thing's not covered in fingerprints. Let me show you what I did do though, because this is the old avatar. And if you've seen my other channels, I've built some other, or if you've seen the other episodes, I built some other ones. Yesterday, I put this together. Now, my other bunny blinks just constantly. This is put on a timer. I have a few qualms with this though. One, look at the edge of this. Is not completely correct, right? The edge isn't correct. There's like a white outline that happens. I don't know, you can see it because of the dark shadow, or where my sweater is, like, see how there's like a white outline, which I don't love. I don't know. It makes it look unfinished. So I don't know exactly why that happened, whether that was done in the processing. Actually, when I exported it out of Photoshop, I didn't get a great preview. But the eyes move. I don't control the eyes at all, so that's a thing. Maybe we'll look into Adobe Animator today, just to, because I did download it, and it's just very complicated. overall. So we're going to do a couple things. Look over, well, first of all, the eye movement here. Maybe a little bit unnatural. And maybe I need less movement. Right? Because the mouth is talking. I do like the shifty eyes. They're not quite shifty enough. I don't know how to get that. Maybe I need to make a frame that goes a little bit farther. And then so it like bounces. When I was doing the UFO animation, the 1:07 one, or it's 1:27. It's some crazy amount of frames. When I did that one, I really didn't time it at all. I just kept drawing frames until it looked right. That was a hard project to do. Because a lot of parts of it don't make any sense. So let me just show you what I'm talking about, because now we're not, I bet you $1 million the webcam's not on. So we're back in Procreate. It's upside down. There we go. Okay. Just to kind of show you the mess of projects that happen when I do these projects. Is that okay? Are we all right with that? Is this fine? I don't know. I think you should make a little cartoon with your alien guy and probably get more viewers. Well, yeah, maybe I'll write a cartoon. I mean, in theory, that's really what the alien guy has, a story to him. He's a cartoon. His goal for even the channel as we started the beginning of the year was probably not told very well, because I didn't talk about the story, which is weird because this is a platform that all I do is talk. But the goal of the alien, let me show you the animation. Here, I'll play the animation. This animation's really simple, but it was kind of weird to actually animate because, well, here, this is an example of doing, my time mapping is actually done on Procreate, which I actually did not use Procreate to do my time mapping for the bunny. Now, I can usually get a pretty good idea using time mapping with Procreate for some reason, just because I like the way it looks. Man, I need to clean my glasses. The problem with working at my desk here is that my monitors are so far away from me. Like, they're like 3 feet away from me. I need a bigger monitor. I need one giant monitor. No. I just don't think I'll break it. Maybe. That would probably... No. That'd be harder to see. I don't know. I don't know how to fix the problem. Maybe I do need one giant monitor. I used to work on one giant monitor. But that's neither here nor there. But it is an interesting thought. Sorry, I got lost in that thought. Anyways, you're watching the alien blink. Oh. Come on. Sorry, it was getting fuzzy. It wasn't just me. It's having a hard time recognizing what color everything is. Let me see if I can turn down the studio lights a little bit and help it a little bit. Just because it's a lit piece of paper. So maybe we don't need the lights so much. Probably need the lights more than, oh my goodness, oh dear. There we go, that's the light shade I need. I need the desk. I don't know what the best is for filming your iPad. Probably the direct But we're not going to do that. Talking about doing animations now, this is just a little jump, right? Like Procreate, fine. We're drawing things. This is cool. And then we get into the next part. So drawing, character design. All my characters are super easy. I don't even know how people do more extreme characters and draw them from, draw things from different angles and stuff. And that's what we're going to get into right now, and how complicated this process actually is. Now, there's a reason why this channel is called Down the Rabbit Hole. I don't even know where it is because it's so new. Oh, there it is. It's new. It says, I'm new and painful. And I'm just going to give you guys a little preview of the character animator because it is actually quite interesting. You can do a lot with Adobe. Like you can do pretty much any. Well, they use Adobe for all commercial work, right? So it's used to make the movies you see in, the box offices, and it's what they use. So if I could use it better, then I'd be in better shape. Okay, well, since this is going to drive me and everyone else crazy, because I don't know why it's having an issue, I think it might be the green. Because it's trying to green screen. Sometimes things are smart, and then what makes them smart makes them really dumb. There's probably a ton of examples of things like that. Why this smart thing is making this dumber? So yeah. I need to write the backstory for the alien. There's a lot. I should do a lot of things right now, but I'm just trying to learn as much as I can and not get overwhelmed. That's really the goal at this point. And I need to get ready to do some other projects and switch gears again, but for now we're just going to take a look. Let me hop over to my desktop. Oh, I didn't quite get it. So here's the new Adobe Character Animator. And this might work, or this might not work. Let's see. We're going to try to do it live so I can pick a character. Kylie, do you want to pick a character? That might be fun to do tonight. I can be any character, so it's not a big deal. I just would need to know who to be. And this is really crazy. Pick a character. Which one should we try? I've tried a few. Should we be... Which one should we be? I've tried the girl. No, I've tried Chloe, me. The face, Chad. Chad's okay. I haven't tried him, but I've seen him on a tutorial. I don't want to be Wampler. Wampler? Ooh. AI, the guy. Body tracking, walking, and draggable hands optimized for motion library. This character, expressive, draggable arms, and body tracking. Profile view with a walk cycle, nutcracker jaw, and blinking lights. Alright, we'll do the black cat. Tall, expressive cat with a diverse set of facial triggers, arms, poses, relays, and body movement. Okay, let's try this. This is going to be crazy. Watch. Okay, so here we go. Is it going to work? It might like mess everything. It works! Now, this thing is crazy because it actually reads your face. Now I can move my hand and I can wave. I have to build so many things though. Like all these pieces to this structure to get it to do this, right? You do it once and then you have your action figure, right? You pretty much build what you need. And this guy has a bunch of changeable facial features, but in keystrokes. So if you can see over here, you can build all these keystrokes. And watch. I'll show you on my really terrible keyboard. But, you know, I need that wireless keyboard, so the issue is I kind of need a cheap keyboard. And this thing is literally indestructible. Sometimes the keys don't work, but we're really not that concerned all the time. It's a little annoying. I really should get a new one since it's a tool that I use literally every day. Where am I going? I need to go to split screen so I can show you. Oh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Hold on, sorry guys. What is it capturing? Split screen. There it is. There we go. Okay. So, sorry, it's not the best. But you can see over here you have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So like your keypad, I'm guessing you can just use, and it changes his mouth shape. No, maybe I can't use. Maybe I need to use these. Tull, what's going on? Oh, there we go. Now I don't know what controls. Select the puppet to see controls. I haven't played with this very much at all. Okay, so it changes his eye shape, and you can close his eyes. His mouth shape changes. You can be surprised. Oh, right? Oh no. But you can make a still comic, right? Or you can record for your comic as well. So, if you wanted to be the cat, and I mean, you got to build a lot of things. A lot of things. But what's pretty cool is that it is pretty interactive with its... Okay. Did I record that? Oh no. Wow, I don't know how that works. I didn't record anything. So like making things is easy but complicated, right? Like this whole thing is so much easier that I don't have to think about how to move the mouth. But when you go in and look at what the mouth does, you have to draw all the images for the mouth, which I think it's like 9 or 12 phonetic mouth shapes. Pheno, it was called something. I looked it up. Phenome shapes, I think. I can't remember because it's spelled with a PH. And then it's like, I can't remember. Anyways, this is kind of, you know, what you can do. You can be surprised, I think. You can be scared. Close his mouth. Not talk for a while. Talk again with a sad mouth. Talk again. Sad mouth. Oh, open his hand. Close his hand. Alright. Sad mouth. Happy mouth. Can we talk with this mouth? We can't talk with that mouth, so it's a still frame. This is a still frame. So you can make some with talkable frames. I'm upset. Right? Really cool. Really cool. You put them in different poses. Like I'm grabbing my wallet, right? Or I'm scratching my back. And you could record this in real time. Huh, I don't understand what's going on. I put it right over there. And it ended up over there. Right? Like, that's what you can do. Now the objective would be to write a story around it. I think you can even turn his head, flip him around. And do some other things. Sorry, I'm not reading the chat because everything went wild. Yeah, all my different guys don't have very much mouth shape. My box guy, my box guy has no mouth shape. And the one I was going to work on today is very similar to that. But, man, I really wish that YouTube and Twitch wouldn't get all sensitive about showing clips of things, because what I want to show you is where kind of originated. Let me see if I'll bring up a little clip. It'll probably get banned. And then I'll get canceled, but it might be worth it. It's fine. I say that until it happens. I'll be like, oh, there's no one to talk to. There's no YouTube customer service. Let's think about this. We are searching for no, where's home? So we're just going to look it up. We're going to do a little deep dive into... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do too many things at once. So Homestar Runner was a cartoon, Flash-based cartoon, when... Okay, I'm going to put this here so that's out of the way. I can see everything. There. Great. Homestar Runner, we don't need to see my keyboard anymore. Oh, now we need to switch to window. No? Yeah, window capture. Well, there's so many buttons on this side, but look how professional. Oh no, I'm missing myself. It's alright. Homestar Runner was a terribly great drawn cartoon for its time. The name of this cartoon would ruin the world. And he had a bunch of these emails, and he was read these emails, and it just reminds me of the way that this animation is drawn. It's very like built to have like one or two frames. Let me see. These are new ones. The old ones.
HomestarRunner.com welcome speech. Take one. Action.
Oh, hello. Welcome to HomestarWorld.net.
It's .com.
Oh, right. HomestarWorld.net. It's .com.
Cut. HomestarRunner.com welcome speech. Take two. Action.
Oh, hello. I'm Homestar World. Line.
Welcome.
Welcome. Line. 2. Line.
HomestarRunner.com.
Something.com.
Cut. Take.
Okay, so 2 minutes of that fun, right? And that's kind of Homestar Runner's, like, and Homestar Runner is still good. I feel like it should be a cult classic that people really decide to watch. So if you get some time, there's some really good. They're ridiculous. They're very kind of dumb. This guy says different things every time, right? Of course he gets it wrong. What, he's like dressed up here? So it starts getting real ridiculous, right?
No. No. Cut. Take 25.
I am Homestar, and this is the website.
Take 25.
This is a website.
No. 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 No.
What?
Take 126.
Oh, hello. I'm Homestar.
All right, so just you get the idea of Homestar Runner, and this is like one of the very first web comics. Let's just look up some Homestar Runner. Let's look up some facts. Homestar Runner, 1996, as a book written by Mike Chapman and Craig Zobel, intended as a parody to children's literature. While learning Micromedia Flash, Mike and his brother Matt expanded the concept to a website, which was launched New Year's Day 2000. Yeah, Homestar Runner has a huge cast. And they're all have Strongbad's funny because he reads emails written to him, and like in 1996, email was still like email. What? Okay, we're doing that. All right. Doesn't seem that long ago. Email was invented when? 1971. Okay, so we had a few years of, 25 years of email at that point? 96. 90, yeah. 25 years of email. Okay. So email should have been like popping. Was it popping? Was email widely used in 1996. Email timeline technology. It's really weird because I have a cat talking to me as me on the other side of this. I have it not for sale. I don't need all this. And 1971 it was made. Okay, so here we go. Email. A few companies, including Hotmail, begin to offer free use anywhere email. Internet Explorer releases Internet Email features third release Explorer Outlook. So this is 96. So this is right around that time, right? So we're looking at two things colliding: Homestar Runner and emails. So like emails are becoming popular. These two guys write a book about emails, the story of Homestar Runner. So if we go back and we go and we're gonna look at a little clip. Oh man, I'm gonna get canceled. It's all good, whatever.
It's the email. What? The email. Hey, Strongbad, you like techno at all? If you do, what kind? Silent J. Oh, very clever. Well, it's not really my style, but I heard a techno song one time that went like doom, 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 doom. And then this other part came in and it was like doodle doom, doodle doom, doodle doom, doodle doom. And then there's always some kind of high-pitched noise, or like a siren that's like doodle doom, doodle doom, doodle doom, doodle doom. And of course they have to put in the obligatory old movie quote from some sci-fi movie. It's like, the system is down, the system is down, the system is down, the system is down, doom, 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 doom. The system is down, the system is down, the system is down. The cheat is grounded. We had that light switch installed for you so you could turn the lights on and off. Not so you could throw light switch raves. Now let's go break open that glow stick and pour it into Homestar Runner's Mountain Dew. I heard they have to pump your stomach when you drink that stuff.
So it's just him answering some emails. That's probably, He just has this crazy imagination. It's quite funny. There's a lot of them, and they wrote a bunch of them. So, just a little shout out to Strong Bad and Homestar Runner for creating that little webisode for no reason, I don't think. I wonder if they sold merch at the time. I don't remember. It was so new. And the only reason that I really liked it was because when I was doing animation, I was using Flash when I first started. So that's kind of why Procreate's a little bit easier for me to time out with Flash, is because it really reminds me of that. So back to the cat. Man, I should really get off the sad face. Get me off the sad face. I don't know how. Okay, I'm back in my puppet. Oh, there we are. We're happy again. Oh, but now we're too happy. We're solidly happy. I'm going to blink. Eyes closed. So let me do something with my eyes closed, right? So cool. Nice little puppet. We can do some weird dance moves. Do some around the back. Throw the frisbee. Throw a football. Could I throw a football? I mean, this could really just help you with where you're, if you need to sketch your character. Oh, you could stretch him. It's pretty drastic. But like if you're going for those long stop motion poses, I don't know what the filming process on this is. It does have like a record button here. I've never tried it. I seem to have recorded nothing here, so I don't really understand it. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that. Let me see if I can. So here's Bill. Bill is interesting. Oh yeah, you can import like different backgrounds, I think. So like I could put Bill here, right? Like there's, what's cool is you can imports, they already have presets. So really if you had a story written, I can, his arms are doing something. I don't know if they read. They're trying to do something. You could be on a Western shootout. Riding an invisible horse. Oh my God, Bill, you have no legs. This is terrible. We didn't know that. That's why you hired me, because I would bounce up and down easily. Well, how are we going to get that out of the shot? We'll green screen a horse in. So then you just green screen a horse in, and basically Bill doesn't ever need legs, right? Shot becomes easier. Then you animate a bunch of different characters, and you kind of go through that. Oh my God. Yeah, well, that's episode 1, but you got to think of longevity of episodes. Oh, I should really. Oh man, there's so many things. But this sends. Uh-oh. This is a problem. Face and voice recording. Oh. What are we doing? Oh no! This is terrible. I don't know what I'm doing. But if my name was Bill, I would be in the desert riding on a horse, and I'm going to finish recording. Skip editing. Record face. Oh. Okay. So this is pretty much calibrating, which I don't really want to do right now. I was just going to try to show you a couple different rigs. Oh no. This was, you can watch the tutorial. They will tell a tutorial of how they animate characters. It's really more of a showing off what you can do with the characters more than an animation. I did take some time and watch this a little bit yesterday. But I don't really want to jump into this, so what I did want to show you though is the complexity of what happens on the other side. Now I really wanted to find not Evan, not Bill. I don't want to make another project. There's so many of them. Okay. So here is, I don't remember her name. Posable, right? Hoo-yah! The pieces aren't too complicated. She could be dancing away, right? Dancing at the moonlight. I don't know how you would move more than one. I guess you'd have to layer different movements together, so you would do one movement of this arm, right? And then whapa, and then everyone's down, right? And you just make your own sound effects. Oh man, it's about to get real weird. Like a Jedi flying. Okay, now point the toe. Oh, one. You can make the weirdest slapstick cartoon, right? So, like, she goes to kick. You go to kick a ball, you kick, and her leg goes around and kicks the ball again, and she kicks herself in the head. Nope. She can't. She can't because her head doesn't move. Okay. What's cool about this, though, like if you go up into this corner, you can see that it says Photoshop. And you can Photoshop the scene. This scene is white. I don't have a scene in the background. But I can click on the Photoshop icon. And this is where it starts to get a little bit too crazy for me. Just depends on how much time I want to invest into this project and how much time I actually have to invest in this project. Now, we have all these different things. All these different things that make her up. So inside the head, we have the mouth. This is the A mouth. This is where the neutral mouth lives. And the neutral mouth houses, which is that one, houses this mouth inside this folder. So I don't even know how this works. I've turned on one too many. Oh. So it has a little bit of black back there. So it's interesting to see how it's designed in order to know what part is. So all of Chloe's there. This is just the head. The head is comprised of this. Oh, and these are the D, E, F, L, M, O, R, S sounds for this puppet. And then you have the Us. The 1 and 2, I think these are button commands. I'm not quite sure yet. Uh-oh. So the O's. have a second mouth. Okay, so that's where the mouth is. And I shouldn't be turning on and off layers because I don't know. I guess it's whatever layer standard. This is just a very complicated, it's like wiring a small robot. You know, like, what does this mean? Okay, it's her middle hair. And the hair top is right and left hair is also separated. Right eyebrow, left eyebrow. Those read out of your webcam. Unfortunately, I wear my glasses, so it's a little bit harder for it to read. I don't know if it's going to be... I don't know if this is the puppet structure that I want to adopt, because like you can adopt different ones, and maybe eventually I'll have to. But what I think I should do is I should start with the face one, use that puppet structure, and then add eventually to something like this instead of trying to take this on, or add to this. You know, cut the mouth, everything. You know, use the mouth basically. I could use all the mouth layers. Oh man, I just don't know. I wish... I need to look for... I need to look for a simple puppet. And I guess that's kind of the next thing. You can download, I think, extra other puppets. There's a little bit of coding, as you can see. Like there's some like plus... adding the plus sign changes it over in Character Animator. It changes it to a different thing. And then so over here, if you go back to Character Animator, you can see replays. I don't know what these are. Oh. Interesting. Triggers, and then you have triggers. I don't see anything which would like trigger something. Transform, physics, limbs, eye gaze. And then so everything ends up being set up to your camera. And other things will move. So excuse me. So although this might be complicated, it would be a good way to get around acting, building your own cartoon, and making something cool. But boy, is it complicated. Left arm. Okay, there's only like 2 things for the left arm. Shirt piece, and just kind of like, okay. And like for the bunny, like how far does it need to go out? Definitely needs no black. And then there's a whole other program that you need to insert this image into something. So it's just kind of a lot of work. Let's go back. Let's try Chad. Hi, Chad. Let's see. This Chad soup not as webcam not available. Can I microphone input, body tracker? I need to calibrate. I thought there was a calibrate button on here. I just saw it. Body track input, turn on to control puppet. There it is. Like, it's right next to it. Select a camera is unavailable. I think it's because it's using it for this one. Yep. That's what's happening. Unfortunately, I'm having trouble live streaming and showing you the puppet animation. But pretty cool, all in all. There's probably a lot going on for my computer to handle at the moment too, so just something new to play with though. Like I put a good old floating head in the middle of nowhere. Or it can have a transparent background so that it can be maybe put on top of your live stream and talk. Yeah. Well, I think as the channels split off and they all become more just intuitive to them, they're just all going to be their own channels right now. The Hot Wheels channel, if you watch Money Makes Monsters to check out Hot Wheels, the Hot Wheels channel is completely breaking off and going to the Unboxing King, which we've seen. I think I showed you guys the image of the Unboxing King maybe last week. We'll just check it out real quick. There he is, all his glory, just being the box he always wanted to be. So the Unboxing King will be the Hot Wheels channel, you know, like well lit. We can just dust them off, talk about Hot Wheels. Let's see. Probably got one laying around here. Like the brand new Nissan Skyline RS KDR 30. It's this really interesting shade of blue. I need to figure out how to get a better, oh, there we go. Better focus. So Hot Wheels channel will be split off from here, and it'll be narrated by this guy. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to give him a voice change, if I'm going to use a voice changer on him and get him to talk in a funny voice, or if he's just going to be me. But that's still to be determined. This channel will be all on its own on the Unboxing King, and on Friday I will actually have a title banner so that everyone can see where this channel is going. And then we have the bunny you just saw is you better come back to the studio, otherwise no one can hear me. Yeah, so all sorts of different projects going on. My camera turned off because I switched channels. So 3 channels, and then the UFO project, which is what we're talking about. See, the interesting thing about the UFO project and why it'll merge so well into the interview is not only is he collecting animals, like that was the original idea for all the UFO pictures. When I originally drew, let me see, I have it here. like I originally drew this guy, right? So this was the first UFO skateboard, and we had our bunny, which was our main is kind of the main character. Not really. Still needs to be worked out on like who does all the speaking and other things. But as you can see, the alien's not actually in this one. It's just the giraffe and the bunny. And what I thought was going to be interesting about these was trying to fit the different characters into the cockpit of the spaceship, and having to squeeze different characters into this size of or different size capsules. Excuse me. So this was the first one. You got that 1980s Cadillac sitting there, the front grille. But the idea for the whole UFO story is that it's just somebody collecting information. It's technically a little kid who's the last person on Earth, and he finds an old mass factory. There's another UFO board that's sitting around. That's him digging through. It's a kid you can't see his face, digging through a pile of masks, and he finds the only alien mask, and he puts it on, and he builds a little spaceship, and then he starts flying around the world looking for anything that has survived, and so he's looking for all the things that survived, and he starts out looking for animals. He finds animals, and he ends up picking them up, and he's building a collection. So that's why I did a collection of different animals. Like, that was the first skateboard, and then we have, like, I forgot to even, like, bring this one back up last time. Then we had the tree frogs. I forgot I even, like, this one still needs a little touching up, right? Let me remove. All right. I got it. We know you can talk. We got that you're here. There. All right. So, skateboard, right? And maybe a little distracting for that one. I still think I should keep this one with. This one will be a face channel. I won't make this one faceless. This one will always stay legit like that. The other ones, I think I'm going to start branching off and making those faceless channels. But also like the hummingbird, right? So like different UFOs collecting different things. Sorry, that's really out of focus. Hummingbird. And so on the conquest of starting what will be the next part of the underfunded organization is I'll be taking on interviewing artists, which will be just a conquest of trying to collect little artist stories, which will be fun for me. I feel like that's where this project has been headed for a long time, but like getting there and working out all the kinks and trying to figure out how it's all going to be put together is going to be the hardest part. But we're making some progress, making avatars, having a lot of fun making avatars. Although, when I look at this version, they're just so complicated. But all the work is really done here for you once you get your camera set up, right? Like the lip syncing happens. The eye gaze will follow your eye gaze, so it'll look right and left depending on which way you look. There's physics. It's already kind of built in, or it's already all built into the character animator. So you're really just kind of building the bone structure and drawing a lot of it, So cool program. A little complicated, right? Like not something you can learn overnight, even if you have a good understanding of like Photoshop or like a decent understanding. I probably don't have a great understanding, but I spend a little bit of time with it, probably more than most. Fewer than a lot though, right? But yeah, kind of fun to look at the other options. I do pay for this. I mean, this is free with your complete Photoshop Creative Cloud. You can play with the non-pro version online. I don't know what that means exactly. I played with it for a second and then it got kind of up to the point where I couldn't move forward any farther, so I ended up having to switch to the pro. But it is free with your Creative Cloud subscription, so if you have that, no worries there. Just move on through and just click this button and go to the pro. It's a little bit confusing at first. But they have all these different characters you can choose from. They all tell you what they do. Excuse me. They all tell you what to do. I think I've just been talking too long. Draggable strings that sway, draggable balloons with inverted gravity. So these are like programmed to do something else different. Pretty interesting. A lot to be explored on the subject of Adobe Character Animator. A lot of interesting things to be explored here. Just depends on what you want to make. Man, you can make Hopscotch the Frog. Even the names are pretty good. Stop taking all the cool names. Stardust? What? Of course, Stardust. Could be an anime girl. This is really what I need to do. And then get a female voice changer. And then just shred. So many viewers. So many viewers. Right. Hide behind an anime. I did try this one too. Heather. She has a lot going on too. She's got all kinds of things rigged to her, and she moves and all sorts of other things. But a lot to learn here. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting started with how all these things work, and I only played with it briefly yesterday. So, kind of cool. Anyways, that's really going to be it for this stream. Lots of fun things happening. Like I said, the Bunny Head Fun Edition. I got the eyes to move more independently. On the actual Psycho Bunny channel, he blinks constantly, which is a lot. I really want to know how to get rid of that white border around him. That's going to bother me because I also want to make a halo that moves around this ear. And this will be fine on, I feel like these types of animations will be fine on a gaming channel where there's so much other visual stimulation going on. For the art channel, I feel like something like this, I'll probably put filters of my artwork up, which is going to be the next thing that's going to happen. So on this channel, like in the corner somewhere, it's going to be like pictures of art that I've done, so that like you can see, oh look, that's what he's been doing the last couple months. That's what he draws. So get a little bit more into the advertising world and trying to, I don't know if I'm really trying to become a commercial artist, so we're just aware of that. But I know a lot of people use their YouTube channels and their channels to promote themselves. So this is a good platform for me to be on. It's a good place for me to be. I just need to start utilizing all the tools and separating things and organizing. And then I can get back to painting. But I have a feeling I'm going to be on a plane to paint something outdoors, which I'll probably paint live. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how much equipment I'm going to bring out there or what the Wi-Fi situation is. So it might be more of a cut piece to YouTube Shorts or something like that. We'll see how that goes down, just depending on what that project entails and what's going to happen. So chicken coop might be getting painted in like, I don't know, a month or so, depending on how everything goes. Month and a half. 2 months. End of June. It's already the end. It's almost June. Yeah, dang, time flies, right? Can't believe it's already June. We're already halfway done with the year. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this one. I am completely done talking. It's been quite the day, and I'm glad everyone tuned in, and thanks for watching. Happy Wednesday, and we'll see you guys back here on Friday for another episode. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm still pushing on. I want to make some finalizations. I really want to make some stickers. That's kind of been what's been itching. I've been itching to do, but that process is kind of, it just takes a little bit of setup. So I kind of want to get things ready. Also, as I've been learning things, I've been like, oh wow, I can use that to apply to this process. Like, I kind of learned how to use masking a little bit better, and reference layers in Procreate, which helps me be able to make layers for vinyl cut stickers. And that might be an option that I want to look into coming up here soon. As the school year ends, I might start making vinyl stickers for vehicles and other types of decals and some cool stuff. So hopefully we can maybe do some tutorials on that. I have a Cricut, so we'll go through some Cricut stuff. Anyways, that's going to be it for this one. I've said a million words today. Have a great night, and we will see you back here next time. Peace.